these comments.
Oh, wait, what did they say?
They say I'm a chick dude. I'm not gay.
Single by choice.
They say you was a stud?
Yes.
Cousin, we just started. We gotta get to know her first. What did y'all? I don't get stud. Why y'all call her stud? Ooh.
Nowhere near.
What?
Nowhere near.
Well, stop. Hold on. First of all, girls that like girls do that too.
They do, but I don't.
Okay, Sequita girlfriend, you ready, baby?
Yes.
Sequita.
Sequita, where you calling me from?
Chicago.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a security officer in a public school at the moment.
Okay. Sequita, Chicago, 33, security officer. What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Lord.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have 2, 17 and 12.
Okay. Both by the same man?
Of course not. No, of course not.
All right. So we got Sequita, Chicago, 33, Capricorn. Works as a security officer. Mom of 2 kids, by 2 men. Have you ever been married?
No.
What kind of man are you looking for, girl?
To be very honest, I'm not because I'm not rich. So I'm not looking for no man to be rich. But hey, if God blesses me with that, I'll take it. I'm just really looking for love because if I can be very transparent, I've never.
Don't worry, homegirl. He won't. Ain't no man finna sit in. Hell no.
Been in a relationship in my life. I just been humping, if you want to call, had my first child at 16, my second one at 21, still figuring life out. So hoping to find somebody that can navigate that with me.
Holy hell.
I'm out here in Miami. Hey, looking for the hoochie daddy.
Here we are. Bonquisha, 33, 2 kids by 2 men. Mr. Walker, she's never even been in a relationship. How in the hell you get 2 kids?
I guess not knowing your value out here hunching on anything,
That's crazy.
Hopefully our channel can help her sisters like that when they're younger. Because seriously, man, it blows my mind. It's like we're here now. We're here where sisters like that will have 2 kids and not be in a relationship.
She said, Kendra, I was just hunching.
Because ain't nobody saying it's a problem. There's nobody in her direct environment saying it's an issue. Maybe there's a lot of trauma and drama and pain and hurt and turmoil. Granted. At the same time, somebody's got to sound the alarm. Some men have got to see it as a problem and start speaking on it so that we can start to spread awareness. This is the beginning of it. Got to get those Bonquishas out this echo chamber circle jerk where all her female friends is telling her she's okay, everything is fine. All of this weak, fake, positive affirmations that's only going to keep these sisters stagnant. And then they're going to find themselves at the end of the
Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Hit the thumbs up button.
Life, and their kids got to pass around a hat to try to bury them.
So what do we suggest? We suggest that she has another child outside of her marriage, or?
Of course not.
Right. So this is my thing. I get that it's a bad setup. All I'm saying is that I'm never going to be on this train of doom and gloom. I would hope that people, just like you and Gavin have done, can make it out of an unfortunate situation and change, or do better. Or like she said, she's looking for love. Now, who wants to love her? I don't know. I'm sure there's some guy out there who would like to love her, but she's not coming up here asking for, $300,000. She's made some mistakes. I hope she realized that those were mistakes, and now she's looking for something hopefully real. I would hope people make better decisions the older that they get.
We can't always depend on them to make better decisions. The whole point is you need to know where you're at in the hierarchy and then start to act better accordingly. If you've had 2 children, you need to take a temperature check, and start over and try to figure out where you made a mistake. Decide that I made a mistake here, and going forward, I'm not going to make a mistake. Okay. But nugs need to do the same thing. We all need to do a temperature check. Mm-hmm. You all should do a temperature check every 5 years and figure out where I'm at, where I'm going, what am I doing wrong, what am I doing right. Most people should do that. A lot of people don't, but most people should do that. We're not gonna beat her up because she already had 2 kids. There ain't no sense in beating her up.
Right.
She already there. We already right here. We dealing with today. Today means don't get pregnant again unless you have a solid commitment from somebody down the road, and then maybe you can have a solid, successful marriage, relationship.
Either queen. Like you say, speak about this woman on the screen. We'll get you in here, Rockwell, real quick. We'll get right back into it. She come on the screen. Right. They thinking she's a stud. She says, I'm not a stud. She gets out the car and start twerking and said, now look at that. Now do that show y'all that I'm not a stud now?
Right.
What are we talking about saving her and any corrective measures? We're not.
You said
we're illustrating her like we would illustrate a bum on the streets holding a sign when you're trying to tell younger kids what they could end up like. She's nothing more than an episode of Scared Straight, most of these women. That's the only use we have for them is to scare other women straight. Other than that, we have no message for these women.
Okay, so my question, what about these women who, like, I'm not going to church, but women who decide to give their life over to God, get rebaptized, all these types of things. People can make changes in their life when life either, for men, they say has to kick them in the balls, or for women, they've made so many mistakes, now they turn to God or religion. Like, what I'm saying is people can change if they want to change. People can make better decisions. Her twerking, yes, that's a hot mess. Like, you shouldn't come on camera doing any of that. But I just don't think that it's like the advice is just that's more so where I come from. How can we make this better versus and avoid doing this versus just saying, the whole culture, every Black woman is just, a large majority of Black women.
Crystal, we can help by illustrating and holding this woman accountable to the people who don't know better. So shout out to Cousin Walker.
Right.
Where she had a high school daughter, she got kids, her daughter's friends. They get a lot.
Like, because I'm not rich, so I'm not looking for no man to be rich. But hey, if God blesses me with that, I'll take it. I'm just really looking for love because if I can be very transparent, I've never been in a relationship in my life. I just been humping, if you want to call, had my first child at 16, my second one at 21, still figuring life out. So hoping to find somebody that can navigate that with me. But also, I like to learn from people, So if you can teach me something to elevate me and we can work together, I'm good with that, because that's what I'm about. Growth, elevation, building, bonding. And I'm open to having another child if need be.
Oh, hell.
God give me my husband. Please, then if he want kids, we there.
Okay. Well, I respect your transparency.
That's too
so you've
much.
never been anybody's girlfriend?
No.
What?
Damn, just been getting hit.
Because as I mature, I realize, you think back like, damn, this nigga just wanted to fuck. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just what it's about now. So I'm looking for somebody that want to do that plus more. Like, can we build something? Are you really willing to, because I know I'm wifey material. I know that. I stand on it.
Whoa, you a lie, and the truth ain't in you. You shut your lying lips up.
Stop the cap.
She's a wife.
Hell no. Come on, wife. To the no. Come on.
She's a wife and she knows it.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
We can keep going, but I'm going to stop. She's a wife, Mr. Walker.
She knows it, and she's standing on that. Loud and wrong. She's a wife. 2 for 2. She ain't never been in a relationship. She just been out being hunched on. We ain't making that up. We're not assuming. We taking her words at face value. But she a wife. She's standing on that. She's a wife. Here we go. Let's do this. Perhaps she is a wife. But we gotta ask ourselves to who? To who is she a wife?
I mean, if this is what it is, I'm just not at a point of like trying to.
So let me ask you this, Crystal. Let me ask you this: if 80% of them are acting like this, shaking their butts and doing all that, where do the men stand?
80% are not.
And where's that stat from? The 80%.
I'm asking a question.
And I'm
saying that was a fact. Nobody said that was a fact. I said if 80% of them if 80% of them are acting like this, where do the men stand?
If that was the case, then it would be harder to find a person who wasn't shaking their butt on camera. But that's a number you just made up. So,
not really.
I mean,
we three women are on
How
here.
many
We
women
three
have
women
we
are on
seen shaking
here.
their butt on Kendra's show? There's been a lot of women that have gone on Kendra's show.
We've seen
twerk.
Yeah, we've definitely seen a lot of women get up.
So what percentage would you say that is? I don't on Kendra's show and twerk.
I would definitely not say 80%.
What percent would you say?
I don't watch Kendra's show enough to answer that question. But
or just modern women in general. What percentage of these modern women, they're doing it in public, Crystal?
Right.
Whether they just in Walmart walking and start twerking, they're doing it on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
Are you talking about college age?
That guy that had the restaurant where he got all that blowback for telling women to stop twerking on his table, and everyone wanted to drag him and said he didn't say it properly.
Okay, so Raquel, let me ask you this: so a majority of the black women that you know, or the black women that you see in your real life, they shake their butt. Are you black?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so the majority of your cousins and friends, do they, and people who you know?
Yes, the majority of my cousins.
Gavin, I was asking Raquel. I was asking Raquel.
So I would say that more of them shake their butt than the other.
Oh, well, you're more ratchet than I thought. I thought you came from
more ratchet cousins that I have.
Oh, I didn't know you had a bunch of ratchet people in your family. So that
deal breaker. A liar. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. I will respect you and honor you more. Give me the decision. Allow me to decide if I'm going to still mess with you or not. If you come with me with transparency, then maybe, but you don't know if you don't be honest in the beginning. You don't know what a person willing to do or willing to accept.
She willing to be a side chick. Basically, she's just trying to say she willing to be a side chick, pretty much. And be back in a situation she's always been in. Nobody really taking her seriously. No man has ever taken her seriously. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Let's continue on.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
To be very honest, I do have a preference, but I don't like to be that way. But I love a tall, dark-skinned man with a haircut. If you do got locks, just like kind of maintenance, I know mine ain't, but listen here. The growth is real. I'm 2 years in, so I'm still learning this thing, But absolutely,
cute,
tall, dark, and handsome.
Tall, dark, girl. That is the most subscribed man in the planet.
And I love the one with the haircut. You can just rub your hands on it.
I definitely want to say this. I love your personality.
Thank you.
I really do. Now, should the guy make a certain amount of money?
I mean,
$100,000.
60, 70, 80. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. You know what I mean? If you making what you making and you making do with that shit, fuck with me.
Okay.
And you willing
to
grow.
What does that mean? Is there an amount?
Huh?
Is there an amount to that?
Like 60,000, 70,000, 80,
90.
If you're willing to
100.
Lightweight.
Okay.
Hell to the no. To the no. Hell to the no.
Y'all can check the rest of this out. This is on Single by Choice. Check them out on YouTube. And the show that they're reacting to is called Kendra G Live. Check her out too as well. What do y'all think about this video, man? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, I wanted to say she's good as fuck, cause you could tell by the big ass, thick ass eyelashes. She look like she could be Kaya's little sister. Remember the rapper Kaya? All the ladies pop they pussy like this. She look like she would be her little sister or something. What do y'all think in the comments?